Hi everybody, and welcome to this channel, Freya's Crone. My name is Melody. For those of you who are new to this channel, welcome. And welcome back to my returning subscribers from my other channel. I am grateful for each and every one of you guys and all the love and support that you have been giving me on this YouTube journey. So to connect with this video, make sure you hit that thumbs up. Then let me know in the comment section how this video resonates with you. If you are not yet subscribed, hit that subscribe button and a little notification bell. And if you know somebody who will resonate with these messages, go right ahead and share it, because all of that helps this channel out and it is greatly appreciated. This video is for the star sign of Taurus. Doesn't matter where your placement is. It is also past life soul messages. So we're going to pull through your past life, and then what we're going to do is we're going to talk to your soul and see what message they want to give you, whether it's a healing message or maybe you need to know something along them lines. These are general messages, so only take the messages that your soul is guiding you to take. All right. So the first card we're going to pull here, Taurus, is the door card. So what door is Taurus? What's our door look like? And what's this door opening up to for Taurus Collective? My cat's in the background. Alright, so Taurus's door. So this is what your door looks like. A distant kiss and a prayer flag. I wish of all wishes that you were here. Through sunlight and rain, I need you near. So it could have something to do about a relationship. So I'm going to turn the card around and I'm going to let you look at the card. All right. And see what messages you get. I'm getting messages of like the Orients, so to speak. Like I don't know why I just heard like Hindu, something along them lines, something about that. Oh, and you could be seeing 1111. Numbers in doubles, synchronicity in 2. Don't hold back your love now. Life is meant for you. Pass it on. So there could be like it says a stranger's grace underneath that. Somebody who could be in a dark so you can be seeing 1111. So this could be somebody whom in this particular life that we are pulling through was a stranger until you two crossed paths, and like maybe you just had this, you knew that they were like a wish come true, right? You knew that they were a wish come true for you. As soon as you two cross paths is something that I'm getting. So let's pull a number on this door for Taurus. So in this life, you could be seeing 1111, Taurus. That is a sign that you're seeing. That there is a love that is meant for you. But it could be off in a distant wind somewhere. So somebody could have air in their energy here. It says, a stranger's grace. I go fears the sudden danger, but never underestimate the kindness of a loving stranger. So yeah, this is somebody, I feel like for some of you out there, some Tauruses, love is strange for you. You either let love go or been in love and got hurt, and now you're like, you know what, I'm feeling this and I don't know, it's a strange feeling from this stranger that I crossed paths. I don't know why I'm feeling this. That's because you two were together in this past life. All right. And you could be seeing that through signs and synchronicities like 1111 or 222 or 1222 or 1221. 1234 is something else that I'm getting. So what's the number on this Taurus's door? Please and thank you, Holy Spirit. Okay, so you have a number 10. So and it did come in reverse. So you are completing a karmic cycle. And in this past life, this person could have been karmic. Karmic completion. We have 999 or 99. 1099. Yeah, so you are entering in the door with a number 10 on it. See how this is like a tan or a gray color? This would represent like, I want to say crown, but I'm not going to. And in the center, it's orange. So it's talking about your sacral chakra, how you two are connected, how, you can just feel something, right? You feel that this love is meant for you, but your ego tells you otherwise, right? It causes you a lot of storms. It causes you a lot of emotional storms. So let's go ahead and talk about the karmic completion. So it did come in reverse. So I feel like in his past life, you didn't get a chance to complete a profound karmic cycle. And it was like a red flag, or maybe your ego was doing that red flag energy that, hey, I don't know, love is like, I don't know. All right, so this card indicates the end of a karmic lesson or cycle where you have successfully cleared a contract or a debt from your past. Yeah, that's what I feel, Taurus. You have successfully cleared a contract or a debt from a past life. This could refer to a challenging situation you have recently conquered in your life, or a troubling experience with an individual that involved a great deal of effort or pain. Yeah, right? The stranger. Your ego fears a sudden danger, but never underestimate the kindness of a stranger. So this person underestimated you in this past life. It caused you a lot of challenges, a lot of problems. To a challenging situation you have recently conquered in your life, or a troubling experience with an individual that involved a great deal of effort or pain. Even though there are ongoing lessons to confront throughout the course of your life, you will never have to experience this particular lesson again. Why? Because you completed this karmic cycle. It did come in reverse. So maybe you didn't get a chance to complete this karmic cycle, but in this life, you are completing a karmic cycle with somebody. This card also represents the wheel of fortune, where whatever goes up must come down. Just as the tides are constantly ebbing and flowing, you are being emerged to adapt to both the highs and the lows of your life. It is your ability to adapt that will make your dreams come true. By stating, "This too shall pass," in the face of each and every experience, you will remain centered, grounded, and stable. In order to better your current situation, you're being asked to adjust to and harmonize with the natural rhythm of cycles of your life, cycles that have cleared you of karmic debt from your past. So pat yourself on the back and acknowledge your efforts and achievements. By continuing to face your challenges head on and treat others with love and respect, you will be rewarded beyond your wildest dreams. So affirmation: I clear my debts from the past and create a happy and harmonious life. And guess what? This year is this 10 energy year, or reduces down to a 1. All right. So this door is telling you, you're walking into this door with the number 10 on it, telling you that you are learning a particular hard lesson. This is a karmic lesson, and that could be why you are seeing 1111 here, and on the bottom of the deck, the 99. Okay, and it's a spiritual lesson. Look how deep that card is, where you were learning to be more compassionate. So you could be magnetizing towards one another. All right, so let's go ahead and move on. Let's pull a past life card. A past life card for this Taurus individual. Past life card. What life is this? This karmic completion. Please and thank you, Spirit. Why are you taking this Taurus soul into this particular door with karmic completion? Please and thank you, Holy Spirit. Communal living. Okay, on the bottom of the deck you have wisdom. Alright, so communal living to me talks about that monk energy, right? That monk energy, somebody who's single, celibate, yeah. And, you know, maybe you, you went into communal living and became single and celibate because you feared love. You needed to complete this karmic cycle in this past life. And that's why maybe you were single and celibate. We have the sunset underneath that. Time here turns to release and unfurl. Old cords of pain fade as the sunlight burns. Yeah, this is a cord. And it's attached to your sacral chakra. So I'm seeing 1111, 1011. If you're seeing 1011, 1110, 1111, 999, this message is for you. So, communal living. Past life of communal living. The lifetime significant to your question involved a communal setting, such as a convent, monastery, or tribe. Your earthly needs for shelter, clothing, and food were provided for. Although you held a job within the community, you fulfilled your responsibilities for the group and not for the individual gain. In your current lifetime, you may feel troubled by the concept of money, individual earnings, savings, and bills. You may feel unsupported because your soul is accustomed to having community support system. To assimilate in this lifetime, find the balance and harmony between individual and group needs, between give and take. Understand how you fit into the culture and how the group can help you achieve your individual goals and aspirations and further your spiritual growth. And remember, no man or woman is an island. I feel like you will understand that, because that just totally baffled me. But I feel like whoever I'm talking to, you will understand that. So in a past life, you went into communal living to complete a profound karmic cycle. And then it has something to do with stranger danger. The monk in the monastery were showing you signs and synchronicities about maybe your ego and how your ego instilled fear in relationships, especially intimate relationships with the sacral chakra in the center. Alrighty, so let's move on. Please and thank you, Spirit. What is the purpose of this communal living, karmic completion? You know, I just noticed something. This card says sunlight, and you have sunset. Alrighty, so I'll put that over there. What is the purpose of this communal living, completion, karmic completion, and a distant kiss and a prayer of a flag, a prayer flag? which would make perfect sense with the communal living, always in prayer, always, you know, praying to the whatever you pray to, whoever you pray to, whether you were a monk. Remember I said I felt like a monk or something along them lines. All right, what was the purpose of this communal living and karmic completion in this past life for Taurus? Body work. Your life's purpose involves body work such as massage therapy, energy healing, physical therapy, and exercise training. For some of you, you may have had low self-esteem. For some of you, I'm taking a look at this person's back. See the tattoos? On the bottom of the deck, we have trust. Trust your feelings and dreams to guide you your career path. So it's about learning to trust the signs and synchronicities that have held you back from things that you were meant to do. So you're completing that cycle. And that was your purpose in this life, was to complete this karmic cycle. You drew this card as encouragement to involve yourself in the body work to heal yourself and others. Receiving and giving massage and other forms of physical care are at the center of your life's purpose, of this life's purpose. It appears that you have healing hands and have naturally been drawn to the healing arts for some time. This card is validation that it is a fulfilling path for you to go down. This challenge is for you to take excellent care of your own body as you find avenues to provide care for others. You're a natural giver, and that includes sending healing energy to your clients and loved ones. Be sure to include yourself in this mix and take the time for exercise, massage, and receiving treatments as well. So for some of you Tauruses out there, you decided to not find love. You decided to go into this communal living as a monk, a priest, whatever resonates with you, to do healing work, to heal the collective, to complete karmic cycles, to exercise this as a form of working with the public. Some of you were very intuitive, very empathic, and people were drawn to you for this healing energy. Okay, that is what I see here. The challenge is for you to take excellent care of your own body as you find avenues to provide care for others. You're a natural giver, and that includes sending healing energy to your clients and loved ones. Be sure to include yourself in the mix and take the time for exercise, massage, and receiving treatments as well. You're encouraged to take classes that mirror your natural interests in various healing modalities. Take an eclectic approach to bodywork will ensure that these interests stay keen and at high level. Okay, so that's why you went into communal living, because you were a natural healer, and because of this, you had, through this process, you were completing karmic cycles, patterns, where you basically, what I see is you gave up love. You gave up your life that you were that was meant for you, is what I see, right? And you also, I feel, look, had options as a healer. Maybe you wrote books about this, right? How to use flower essences for healing purposes. You had options when it come to your career, what you wanted to work for. Some of you could have even been psychic. See how she's holding that crystal ball, right? Very intuitive, very psychic, very healer. See, she's got the scales of balance there. That's about that karmic completion, completing karmic cycles. Yeah, that's what I feel. Alrighty, next card is a message from your higher self in this life. A message to Taurus's higher self in this life. For some of you, you may have wrote a book about, in this life, about your chakras, because I'm seeing the blue, the green, the orange, the tan, yeah, and then the flower essence. In a past life. Alrighty, a higher self message to Taurus, please and thank you, Spirit, in this life. A higher self message. Okay, this card is in reverse. Compassion for all. Compassion is the beating heart of all spiritual practices. The peace you seek comes from the peace you create. Extend your compassion to all beings today, including yourself. Everyone benefits when you are kind. May all beings be happy and free. So for some of you, you could be an animal whisperer. Okay, you may have, you may be drawn to animals. See, there's a chipmunk, a fox, a skunk, a llama, a donkey, a raccoon. It looks like an owl. And there's the back of the card if you want to read it. Right? And you're being asked to pause. And then on the bottom of the deck, this card is also in reverse. Ask for help. So I feel like somebody needs to ask for help here. Right there. Your options card. That was on the top of the deck. Because that wisdom comes. Somebody could have lived in biblical times. We have lessons and blessings. Yeah, completing karmic lessons. Finding forgiveness. Through the arts, right? Somebody is a star seed. It could have lived in a Native American times. Is something else that I'm getting. All right, so ask for help. This card was in reverse. So don't be afraid to ask for help. Your higher self is telling you, call the angels in. Ask for help. They're there for you. Are you constantly giving to others yet rarely receive what you need? When it's time to ask for help, you're not a superhuman or superman. So there's no need to do it all yourself. You have an army of angels on speed dial. Give them a call, communicate your needs, and learn to receive, dear one. When you're open to the help that's all around us, the universe provides assistance. Make sure to look for the signs. Right? Make sure to look for the signs. Once you ask for help, they'll start appearing. And that's what you're seeing. 1111, 1010. Yeah. But somebody is afraid to ask. You could also see it through animal synchronicities. Like, for instance, I thought I have bunnies that hop around in my backyard, and I know we're in the winter season. I thought they were supposed to hibernate, so there's 2 bunnies that roam around in my backyard, and there's also deer that walk through my yard. So you have a connection with animals. When you see these particular animals, whether on this card or the ones in your yard, see there's even a chipmunk there, there's a reason for it. Look it up, Google it. What does it mean for you? Okay? Yeah, take that pause. Accept who you are. Be mindful with your money, honey. Right? So some of you may be living a, what would be called a poor life because of this communal living that you lived in a past life. That is what I see here for you, Taurus. So what are your vibes telling you? What are your vibes? Yeah, it's not personal. What are your vibes telling you? What are you feeling on an intuitive level that your soul is trying to get your attention about? What are you feeling on a soul level? What is your intuition telling you? What is their intuition telling them, Holy Spirit, for the Taurus collective? stay in your own skin. Number 26, which is really awesome because body work. See how he's like doing artist or drawings on the skin. Stay in your own skin. On the bottom of the deck, clear your path. So you could be seeing 222, 999, like because 26 and 1 is a 9, 999, 144. So your intuition is telling you to stay in your own skin for Taurus. Something with that skin in tattoos. As a 6th century person, you have a tendency to become overly empathetic at times. You not only sense others' vibrations, but you also absorb and internalize them as your own. Okay, right? And that's why you're being asked to pause and clear your energy so that you can trust the wisdom of the divine, of your angels. Trust the wisdom that you don't have to do this all alone because they're all around you. That makes perfect sense. You're not only sensing others' vibrations, but you also absorb and internalize your own. This is not only physically unhealthy, but it can make you physically sick if you do it often. The cure is to mentally and emotionally stay in your own skin. Don't operate like a psychic sponge, absorbing the energy around you. It's okay to support others, but don't try to rescue them. It interrupts your growth and harms you as well. Stay in your own skin by slowly breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth while focusing on your body, right? Pause. Accepting who you are and be mindful, right? The more you breathe, the more you keep to your own spirit and allow your dignity of managing their own affairs. Another key to disengage is to see and name the physical objects around you. This 2-minute psychic energy adjustment resets your home or resets your balance, and it's nice to care, but don't carry. I have no clue what that means. All right. So that's why in this past life you lived in this communal energy. And you had to learn how to find that balance and how to clear your energy and how to be comfortable with who you are, right? Because even though you can be compassionate with other people, you don't need to take on their problems. Not everybody's problems is yours, and I feel like that's why it come in reverse. Not everybody's problems is your problem, right? So it's about, being compassionate without getting involved, right? That is what I see here. So let's go ahead and pull a sign that you are seeing. Taurus. Please and thank you, Holy Spirit. So your name, you could be seeing your name. You could be seeing 3s. Energy alignment. What did that say about naming the objects around you? What did that say? Another key to disengage is to see and name the physical objects around you. Names. Energy alignment. Oh my goodness. I mean, this 2-minute psychic energy adjustment resets your balance. It's nice to care, but not carry. And that's exactly what I mean. It's nice to care and be compassionate, but don't carry other people's issues with you. Werewolf spirit. Because why? Because it turns you into this person who needs a Snickers bar. This is wild, untamed desires, right? I'm telling you, find peace with it. And a final message from your soul for this message. A final message from your soul. What does Taurus's soul what? A final message from Taurus's soul. Please and thank you, Holy Spirit. All right, so flow. The glory of the universe flows through me. So it's about being in that flow, right? I'm understanding sometimes you're going to go through these flows where you're going to be clouded. You may not understand something. And that's where you need to step up and ask your angels for help. Fulfillment. Joy abounds in all areas of my life. And there's some flower essences. So your soul is telling you to be in the flow of life, the flow of being comfortable with who you are. You are very energetic, very empathic, and you're not here to carry other people's wounds, carry other people's karma, right? It's time to let go. You're entering a period of gracious ease and flow. All is unfolding perfectly and with good timing. Everything is falling into place because you aren't resisting the drift of the great river of life. Your soul wants you to know when you're in a state of flow, you aren't pushing the river to go faster, and you aren't swimming against it. You just let go of the shore and enjoy the ride. The Native Americans saying, didn't I say something about Native Americans coming through here? Maybe it was in this deck. Right there. Native American mother. You are from the stars. You are connected to the heavens. You are connected to star beings like angels and spirit guides and all of that, right? It's best to ride the horse the direction that it is going. If you aren't feeling the smooth currents of life, it might mean that you're trying to control the situation in your life. And that's where that cloudiness is coming in. Or you're being self-critical or judgmental. The way to move into flow is through the gratitude and appreciation and by allowing others to support and help you. Affirmation, the glory of the universe flows through me. Yeah, you are connected to the divine. So you may know your higher self's name. And if you know your higher self's name and you call out that name, you are connecting to it, Taurus. You are connecting to it. And your higher self is telling you to be comfortable in your own skin, right? Alrighty, Taurus, that is your message. Thank you for watching and have a great day.